Hi everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, as it says on my shirt. That's Jack over there.
Yeah.
It says on his, but he's not wearing it. He's just topless. So today we're going to get into a recipe. It's one of the very first things I learned to cook when I was like 5, but a lot of people have been asking for it and some people don't know how to do it, so it's really basic. So let's get into some scrambled eggs. So all you're going to need really is eggs and butter. These are the two things you need for scrambled eggs. The rest of this is just to load it up and put other stuff in it.
Yeah, eggs, try and make it more
the rest of it, junk. Cheese, we added cheese, that's going to be great. A little bit of ham, if you want to do ham. Peppers, we have some. Now, onions, garlic, any of that stuff, throw it in there too. Whatever makes you happy. But the egg, you want to beat it in bowl beforehand. It's the easiest way to do it. You can do it in the pan, but then you lose a lot of it, and sometimes you get big chunks of yolk in there.
You don't want that.
And when I want my scrambled eggs, I want them mixed up. So usually it's 3 to 4 eggs a person, just for the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Right. I usually cook them one at a time because some people don't like peppers, some people don't like ham. Whatever they're going to do. So you beat up your chicken ovum here. Just beat the hell out of it. Whisk it with a fork. You don't want the big stringy bits that are still in there. Just beat it as best you can. And just pull all that stuff out. You see that big part there? Yeah, that's the part you don't want. So pull that out. Let's go ahead and jump over here. Now, your ham, I usually do about half one of these ham steaks per person. If I was just cooking the ham next to it, I'd do the whole thing. But this kind of saves on time and money because, let's face it, we're broke.
Yeah, we're broke.
Dice it down, put it in here, and it's going to make it outstanding, and it's going to make it
some ham
filling.
cubes.
And your cheese, like in case you didn't know how to cheese, great, do it this way. Watch your knuckles on this thing.
Yeah, you will lose bits of finger and hand if you're not careful.
So just grate it down here. This was like an extra sharp cheddar, but it was the Caucasian one. It was very white. So we just went ahead and ground it down. You can use any kind of cheese on here, or no cheese at all. Again, it's very optional.
Totally optional.
I enjoy the cheese stuff, especially the sharp cheddar. Be careful when you're knocking your hand around on that thing to get it loose. Get your skillet. Right, we use the big cast iron. Get it, heat it up medium high, as we're usually cooking there.
The sweet spot.
And then you're going to use 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that sit in there, start melting down. Now, it doesn't have to be all completely done. You move it around a little bit here.
Spell your name if you want. I don't think we actually tried this time.
Yeah, we didn't. And then do that, and then just pour your eggs in here, right?
Yeah.
Now, if it's too hot, it's going to immediately start getting hard on the bottom.
You don't want that.
And you don't want that. So I go ahead and put mine in before it's up to like cooking speed. Go ahead and add a handful of the peppers in here. These are just bell peppers that we keep frozen in the fridge for this kind of stuff because they stay a lot longer.
It's nice to keep bell pepper in the fridge.
One of the biggest tricks with scrambled eggs is to keep them moving. If you leave them flat, they're just going to cook on that one side, and it's going to be a big, flat, sticky part. Yeah. So start moving around. Now, the ham is already cooked, so you don't have to put it in there as early as the rest of it. But again, you just keep stirring it around and keep making sure it doesn't stick on the bottom. It'll start looking more and more like scrambled eggs as you're scratching it.
Yeah.
You can add salt, pepper, whatever kind of seasoning you want. Garlic powder is what I really wanted, but I didn't find it. Be sure to just pull all that egg that's solidifying around the outside.
Yeah, it's a labor-intensive thing. You actually have to pay attention to it. Yeah, now, this is sped up by like 300 or 400% here.
Yeah. So you just got to stand over it, just kind of beat it around, make sure to scrape all that stuff off so you don't lose any of the egg, right? If you don't, it'll stick over there, that flat piece will cook, and it'll burn while the rest of it's still cooking, and it's bad.
You don't want that.
Right? Most skillets you got to properly season, you don't have to worry about it, but at least I still do. Just scrap it and just get all that stuff off there, kind of chop it up. Now, you can overcook scrambled eggs to get them to where they're super dry and like starting to get crunchy and stuff. I don't like doing that. No. So once you get out here and you get most of the moisture where there's no actual liquid sitting anywhere, then you add the cheese.
Is this what they call soft scramble?
Yeah. Like a hard scrambled is just like, I'm not a fan of it. It cooks most of the flavor out of it, and it'll burn like your vegetables and stuff. So your cheese, you don't want the cheese sitting on the skillet by itself. It'll start to cook real fast and like caramelize and harden.
Yeah, you don't want your burnt cheese.
And you'll end up like a crunchy piece and whatever. Now be sure to scrape the cheese off your spatula. Once it starts melting, you're done. That's all you need to do is go ahead and pull it off after that. But you can take it, kind of chop it up, and keep it on there. If you want a little melty, you can kind of see it starting to run out and stick to our scale, like I was telling you there.
Yep.
And pull that in. Pull that off, and that's it. That's all you need. Once it gets any harder than that, I'm not a fan of it. You can. I don't kink shame. If you want gross eggs, there you go. So, and if you're gonna plate it, just take it and put it directly in. And careful, because the damn thing is
hot. It's really hot. All right, so this is a serving for one, right?
Right. Well, this is a serving for one fat guy. Yeah. Like a kid could eat like a quarter of this and be fine. Yeah. Anybody who's watching their weight didn't want to eat it, and I just kind of gave up and went, screw it. That's enough for me.
Yeah, you could easily triple or quadruple this.
Yeah, like I said, this is for one person. This is 3 to 4 eggs, so that's usually what one person's worth. And you can do it super cheap because like eggs cost like $1.
This is not even $3 for this stuff.
The ham is expensive by like $3, but that's it. And it's super cheap, super easy, breakfast to go, done. And there you have it. Quick, simple, completely loaded scrambled eggs, man. It's a lot of eggs. But if you're a fat guy, that's a meal for at least twice. So you're good. Be sure, if you try this at home or you do it something different, be sure to put it down in the comments. Maybe we'll come back to it and try it your way. That'd be pretty neat. If not, you can catch us here all week, really, but we upload it on Tuesdays and Fridays on YouTube at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. You can find us at Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen there, on Instagram at Living Between, or on Pinterest at Living Between Paychecks there, or on Patreon. If you want to help us out, we very much appreciate it. Shout out to our patrons. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.